County, my volunteer experiences like see some and monsters that require a certain monster like this card requires to level 12 monsters or like 10 monsters that think about them. So to level 12 is um, going to pose a difficulty because it requires 2 monsters per card. Requires 2 level 4 monsters. One per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, banish it until your opponent's next phase. At the end of the damage stage, if this card attacks, you can make this card gain 300 attack, and if you do increase it by 3, 1 per turn, you detach one Xyz material for this card. The target one monster your opponent control balancing until your opponent's stand button. This effect allows it to temporarily remove the monster from the field. It is great against monsters that cannot be destroyed by battle card rifle. It's going to be assistant counting time mode since I encountered a duelist with time modes and they play one monster at a time. This card can remove it for a single turn. At the end of the damage step, if this card attack, you can make this card gain 300 attack if you do increase its length by 3. After this card attacks against 300 attack points and wasted its length by 3. Digit is temporary. If the fact is negated, this card attack points turn to 2,400 and return to Lake 4. First, this card to attack for effectively active. The attack points and length increase by 3. The reason is to see some and see some a high or rely on the attacks alone, opponents alone. Since some Xyz monsters effect requires a certain monster or link to summon. Attacking with this card is the to do so. When attack power since it requires an attack to increase the length and no 70 mile sensation can be balanced a monster on the opponent science field per turn by return after the opponent's sent by but only one monster per turn. If the score wants into some cards that can sabotage the attack, the effect will not be activated. Choose some card that is in the phone. Number 3 is for painting or number 77. That makes sense. That depends on achievement to attach to it. If there are no for units attached to this card, you can not exceed somebody for to deal damage while it's trapped. This forces you to use number 77, which can negate its destruction. but effects cannot react if during the turn zone. Just one monster come in the field, you get attacked. If there's one monster on the field, opponent side of the field, you can attack directly. Since number 70 possess the fact to banish some monsters on the field to the opponent side by face zone. In the old game, is only some range number 70, and their opponent possesses one number 70 can banish them. Cards that return banish cards to the graveyard. Using cards that return banish cards to the graveyard to prevent the card from returning to the field. Reduce the monsters on the field and these effects will counteract normal 70 effect. Moving backward. In the case the user of this card decides to not in case the user of this card decides to not use this card for an T summon after this card reaches the return this card attack and the opponent activate a card to summon, then it is true. So remove the cards in the back row so it will prevent attacks or destroy your monster.